Hello, this is my second journal entry, and this is going to be about differentiated classroom, which was the topic reviewed during this unit. And as to that, I have to say that I'm really happy because I think this was a super important topic to study about. I really liked Carol and Tomlinson and what you wrote about this important content that we need to take into account when teaching. We always we always thought difference was an important thing to consider when teaching. Now we have the theoretical background to support that, and that is amazing. And I really consider that what we study is going to be really helpful for us as future teachers. Mm, what I learned is that it is important to take into account the students' readiness, interest, and their learning profile in order to plan classes, to develop strategies to teach all of our students. And this is a way to consider them all and to provide them all with the tools that are going to be helpful for them to learn and to develop and maximize their potential. Mm, because the readiness is their skills and the previous knowledge they have. Interest is what makes them passionate about a certain thing or topic or content, and then their learning profile is about their style of learning, the learning style, and all of those are important aspect of learning that we need to take into account when teaching. Um, I know it's going to be a challenge because of the number of students per classroom, because of the conditions that we face as teachers, but this is a goal and this is a vision, and this is going to be an objective that we need uh, to set as a vision. Um, as a conclusion, I think that we need to really think about working as a team. We need to think collaboratively. We need to stop being so territorial about and hostile about our classroom. We need to consider that we need to help and we need to be helped. We need to, as I said before, to work as a team with other teachers, with parents, with students, and even with specialists. I would propose to lower the number of students per classroom, or also to be able to work as a team and to develop strategies and to work even in one classroom with two teachers or with one specialist. But maybe the society is not going to change, but we can do something about it. Moving forward to another part of this journal reflection is my learning planning. And my objective was to know the different strategies to teach a mixed ability class in my context. Because the main objective of the unit was to know these strategies, but in general, the important thing for me is to think about the same thing in my context. And to develop the necessary skills to make an academic oral presentation. And this was really useful because I didn't know that we had some steps or rules about presenting academically, but I learned my uh, autonomous action points were to read the dossier, participate in class, and to learn about academic vocabulary and APA for our presentation. And I did. I think I did my best concerning this, and the results were great. I got a 7 in my presentation, and Anya told me that I was really good at fluency. I was spontaneous. I had a good interaction with the audience, a good language, which was sophisticated for the purpose of the task, and a good organization, which before was my weak point. I also prepared a good PPT and good references. I only had to work in pronunciation um, related to the word others. That is not others, but others. Um, she told me to read books in English and watch films, which are some things that I already do. So I really think that I'm learning, that I'm developing the way that I'm supposed to do. And finally, I have to reflect about the teaching practices that I saw, and I want to reflect about the plan B. because I saw that sometimes some classes, the content was too much in the PPT that we couldn't finish the activities, and sometimes we couldn't even get to the post activity. But you always had something uh, already there planned, or maybe your plan B, or maybe it was something spontaneous based on your knowledge and your strategy and experience. And I thought that was really important to finish the class, even if you weren't covering everything that you planned. You could finish the classes with purpose and meaningfulness, and that's important about teaching. So that's what I learned, and this is my reflection and in this journal. Thank you very much for everything. This was a great unit. Bye.